Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to share my thoughts on this fragrance here, and it is She Was Here from Forvr Mood. If y'all know me, I've been a Forvr Mood fan for a very long time. If you go back on like some of my older videos, before I even started doing fragrance videos, I was doing candle reviews and I was talking about all the Forvr Mood candles. So when they came out with fragrances, y'all, I was literally over the moon. And this is their first release of this year. They released their first perfumes last year around this time, I believe, and this is the first release of this year. And then She Was Here Eau de Parfum. I'm not the only one who was super excited about this scent. There was so much hype on social media, and let me just say, this scent, it definitely lives up to the hype. In this video, we're gonna talk about the scent notes, the longevity, the projection, and then we're gonna give y'all some scent combos. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So here's the packaging. It has a scent name, She Was Here, on the front, as well as the Forvr Mood logo. It has like the little sparkles on the sides, and then on the back here, the back says She Was Here, and it has the notes. And the notes are roasted pistachio, Turkish rose, and vanilla milk. And I also believe there's an amber note. I saw that online. It says, for the girl that leaves an impression wherever she goes. Love how the boxes always say self-care isn't selfish, because that's true. Like, it just reminds me that it's good to take care of yourself. But this is the 1.7 fluid ounce 50 ml version. It's $78, which in this economy, y'all, I swear it's such a good deal. And they do have travel sizes available too, and I believe they're $28. But let's go ahead and talk about the scent. So let me show you what it looks like. The bottle is so cute. It follows the same design as the other ones that they released last year. This little beautiful diamond shape has the name of the scent as well as their logo. It's just so pretty. I love this color. When they first posted this, I thought it was gonna be like a brown color, but it honestly looks, I don't really know, like what, it's like, it kind of looks pinkish. What's this color? This color has a name. I just can't think of what the color is. But it's beautiful. Y'all know I'm a gourmand girly, and lately I've been really into pistachio notes. So once I saw this had a pistachio note as well as vanilla, which is my all-time favorite note, I could not wait to smell this. I knew I would love it. The only thing I kind of like raised my eyebrow at is rose, because I like some rose scents, but some rose scents, especially those powdery rose scents, they don't really sit with me all the time. But this scent here, when you first spray, you definitely get a strong whiff of rose. But the rose here is not a powdery rose. It's more of a fresh rose. And I think that makes it even more enjoyable for me, because I love a good fresh rose. I also feel like fresh rose scents, they just seem so girly and vibrant. I really like fresh rose scents, not that powdery stuff. And I was curious to see how that was gonna mix with like the pistachio and the vanilla. And to be honest, on my skin, I don't really pick up much of the pistachio. There was one point where I was testing out my skin and I kind of got a whiff of pistachio, but it was very faint on my skin, which I was kind of disappointed about, because I've seen a few reviews and a lot of people were saying that the pistachio note is very strong on them. And somebody who was even complaining about the scent said the pistachio note was very strong on their skin. I was like, dang, I'm probably gonna love it, because I've been loving pistachio notes lately. But I really just don't pick up the pistachio note, especially as the scent continues to dry down. I was mostly either getting the rose or the vanilla. And it's interesting because every time I would smell it on me, I would get like a different whiff. It's like when I would smell it, I would be like, okay, it smells like rose right now. Then maybe 30 minutes later, I smell it again. I'm like, oh, now it smells mostly like vanilla. And then I smell it again the next 30 minutes. I'm like, okay, now we get mostly rose again. So that's been my experience with this scent so far. It really just smells like a rosy vanilla scent. But it's like you get that freshness. It's like a fresh rose with like a creamy vanilla. And then I'm also somebody who doesn't really like lactonic notes. I really just don't like just super milky things. Like I just really don't. But it doesn't really smell overly milky or lactonic to me at all. It's very creamy and beautiful. It's sweet. It's like sweet and floral at the same time. And I just think everybody should check this out, because I feel like this is a very mass appealing scent. Because if you like florals, I think you're gonna like this one. If you like gourmands, you're probably gonna like this. If you like more fruity scents, this one might not be exactly what you're looking for. I feel like you can play around with this scent still. Like, you can probably layer this with a lot of your fruity scents too. So I think it's for everybody. If you're somebody who really likes clean scents, I think you can still try this out too. Even though I will say it smells more gourmand on my skin, it's not overly gourmand, but I just wish I got more of that pistachio note. Even though I don't really get much of it on my skin, this scent is still beautiful. I love the way it smells. I would easily give the scent itself a 10 out of 10. It smells beautiful. Forvr Mood did their thing with this, and I feel like all their scents smell good, because you know I have full bottles of 3 of them. Only one I don't have a full bottle of is NDA, but I do have a travel size of it, and NDA does smell good to me too. It's just not a scent profile that I typically gravitate toward. But She Was Here, right up my alley. And out of the ones I have so far, y'all know I love Hard to Get because I love a good dessert type of lemony scent, especially when it's super sweet. I love that. But I think I might even like She Was Here more than I like Hard to Get. And I'm definitely gonna have to smell them two together because I don't know, like I love both of them, so I feel like they'll just be even more beautiful together. But as far as the projection goes, I feel like the projection is kind of like moderate / medium. I don't feel like this is like a super beast mode type of scent, but I mean, that's fine. I do feel like people are gonna notice this scent on you. But the only thing that I will say is I've been testing this out. The only thing I can say right now that's a con is the longevity, because I sprayed it on my skin and then maybe like an hour later I really couldn't smell it that much. I sprayed more than what I typically spray, and I was just like, okay, I don't really smell it unless I just like stiff my arm real hard. I also did a few sprays on my clothes and it was still kind of faint, so I ended up reapplying after that first hour and a half just to make sure I wasn't tripping. And it does seem like the longevity isn't really there yet. I feel like I don't really have an issue with longevity when it comes to the other Forvr Mood scents. Maybe this is one that just sits more close to the skin on me, which I mean, it's fine. I don't mind reapplying, but there's just something to keep in mind if you're expecting the scent that's gonna last like 8+ hours on your skin and be noticeable the whole time. I don't think that's what you're gonna get here, but it's still worth it though. For $78, y'all, this scent smells so good. Like, I don't mind reapplying this. But one scent combo I definitely want to try is I want to try this with Philosophy's new Pistachio Paradise, because this scent is the one that made me realize I really like pistachio. And because I said She Was Here doesn't really lean too much pistachio heavy on me, unfortunately, I just feel like this is going to add exactly what I wanted this scent to give. Because with this scent here, I mostly just get pistachio. I don't even know what the other notes are. Pistachio flower, cinnamon milk, and warm vetiver. So I feel like these two can smell good together. And I was not wrong. See, and I'm jealous of y'all who get mostly pistachio on your skin, because I want that. I really do. But this scent combo here, easy 10 out of 10. I'm definitely gonna be wearing it. I feel like it's more appropriate for like the fall, I think, or maybe those summer nights, but love this combo. And I want to try it with Hard to Get because I feel like scents are so much fun when they're from the same brand and you can like layer them together. So let's do that. So I'm gonna do another spray of She Was Here on my wrist, and then I'm gonna follow that up with a spray of Hard to Get. I don't know, I feel like it might have smelled better where I'm her though. But let me know if y'all try any scent combos. If you made it to this point of the video, drop your scent of the day because I'd love to know what y'all are wearing. And make sure you subscribe because I love to smell good and I want y'all to smell good too. And make sure you drop a green heart in the comments. This smells so good because like I'm getting that lemon, I'm getting rose, which oddly enough smells really good together. But it's like creamy and oh, it's so beautiful. For some reason, I don't know why this combo, it reminds me of my favorite scent, which is, y'all probably already know, Signature from my blog. I don't know why this scent combo reminds me of that. So obviously I'm giving this 11 out of 10 because it smells good. Yes, but Jackie Aina, you did your thing with this scent. I love She Was Here and I'm gonna continue playing around with it because I just feel like it just smells so beautiful. And somebody was mentioning that it kind of smells a little bit like chocolate on their skin too. And I think that's probably because of the pistachio. Now, I feel like pistachio, when you combine that with vanilla, something about that just screams chocolate. And maybe as I continue, like maybe as the scent matures a little bit and I keep playing around with it, maybe it starts to smell like that on my skin because I really want to pick up more of the pistachio note. But overall, y'all, I really love this scent. I definitely recommend it. And like I always tell y'all, know what I know now when I blind buy a scent, when I buy this again, absolutely, this scent is beautiful. And plus, I'm gonna buy anything that Forvr Mood releases, whether it's candles, fragrances, anything else. I'm a big Forvr Mood fan. Like they have a forever fan in me, I swear. But check it out, y'all, and thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all back here for my next video. Bye.